This microcredential deals with virtualized systems consisting of 4 targeted skills. This targeted skill deals with cloud-based solutions. In the simplest of terms, cloud-based solutions are simply moving the physical or virtual architecture required to run a network to somewhere on the internet referred to as the cloud. This allows information to be accessed from anywhere and at any time as long as an internet connection is available. The cloud is also a more flexible option for organizations. People only pay for what they use. If more capacity is needed, the provider can spin up an additional virtual server or provision for more resources. Clouds can be classified 2 different ways, by access and by services provided. When talking about access, there are 4 different deployment models available based upon the needs and privacy concerns of the organization using the services. These include public, private, community, and hybrid clouds. The public cloud is what users are most familiar with. It describes software platforms and infrastructure that is available to the general public. The individual's user data will be located on the same server as someone else's data, but kept private by using access restrictions. Google Apps and Microsoft Office 365 are 2 examples of public clouds. Private clouds provide more flexibility and allow organizations complete ownership of their data. Organizations can either build their own cloud infrastructure or pay for the exclusive rights to infrastructure hosted by someone else. Community clouds are a type of private cloud, but the services are used by a group of organizations that share a common interest. An example of a community cloud would be a regional hospital that shares a secure email server with physicians and other designated medical staff so that patient information can be shared securely with others. The hospital still must meet the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act (HIPAA) requirements. Hybrid clouds are a combination of any of the other cloud types. Services provided by private clouds can be expensive, and not all data is essential or all information need kept confidential. Hybrid clouds allow for a cloud infrastructure that includes private services for mission-critical information and public clouds for day-to-day operations. There are 3 main cloud service models: Software as a Service, or SaaS, Platform as a Service, or PaaS, and Infrastructure as a Service, or IaaS. These services may be available to anyone or just to subscribers, and may be free or require a subscription fee. In Software as a Service, applications are provided by an online user interface and are compatible with most devices. Unlike old models, nothing needs to be installed on the local computer. Users are only licensed to use but do not own the individual applications. A really good example of software as a service that is used by most people would be Google Apps. It provides email, word processing, spreadsheet, and presentation applications as well as web storage. Platform as a Service provides virtual online environments that can be used by programmers to develop, test, host, and manage applications. Platform as a Service gives developers access to any and all operating systems that they intend their applications to run on. The virtual environment allows them to focus on their applications without worrying about maintaining the underlying infrastructure. After testing, Platform as a Service can provide access to the resources necessary to host and run those applications. Amazon's AWS and Microsoft's Azure platform are 2 examples of Platform as a Service. Additionally, Amazon's Alexa personal assistant is an example of an application that uses Platform as a Service and runs through Amazon's AWS. Infrastructure as a Service is moving those services necessary for the day-to-day operations of a network to the cloud. Resources that can be provided through Infrastructure as a Service include servers, virtual machines, networking resources, and storage. Moving these services to the cloud provides greater reliability and availability. Infrastructure as a Service also reduces the need for on-site technicians to administer and maintain the physical equipment. Remember that cloud-based solutions allow users to access information from anywhere and at any time, as long as they have an internet connection. Which type of cloud used would depend on the needs and privacy of the organization or user.